I think I am. Am I live? I believe. Yes. That was the funniest beginning to a live I have ever had because it disconnected and then I thought I was not on and then I realized, oh wait, I'm on. That's so funny. Okay, so while we're here, I think I might as well share. So I'm filming this in front of my painting. Hi, Kathy, how's it going? Sorry, my eyes. I'm in front of my painting, dreaming of a better tomorrow in light of everything that's going on. So, as somebody who's been called in this lifetime to be a light worker, it's been very interesting. It's been a little bit challenging to remain in the light when we're all connected to this, to like one energy. And there's this massive wave of fear going on right now. So I've been trying to actually just distance myself from everything, keeping, like, staying in my own sort of place because and I've always been like this. So I'm finding that I'm connected on social media to different groups who each of them seem to have their own very strong mindset around the coronavirus and what's going on. So I've got people who are like just swept up in the fear. I've got others who are like just joking about it, and I've got others who are sure that it's a conspiracy and like there's so I'm just staying in my own space right now around this, and I'm inviting you to do the same and to stay in the light. And what came to me today was, if we are like to practice what we preach. So I actually wrote some notes because if I don't, my thoughts will trail all over the place. Hi, Michelle, I was thinking about you today, wondering how you're navigating this. Yeah, well, hello, Julie. I will tell you how I've been navigating this. All right, I've been navigating it by avoiding social media as much as I could. However, I do tend to get drawn to go check it out too. I'm human, and as much as I want to stay away from it, I keep going back. So thank you. Yeah, crazy. I'm sending love back. I have a little cold. No worries. It's a little cold. My daughter was sick last week, and I happened to catch her cold. And I am a good example for one of my points. So let me get started here. So when I say stay in the light, there it is. I don't mean to be nonchalant, to act as if nothing's happening, or to like live in denial. That's not what I mean. But like, of course, be safe, be smart, do the things that you need to do to stay healthy, and avoid crowded places, and wash your hands and do all those things by all means. However, and I love how when I thought about this, these were the words that came to me. For heaven's sake, don't sit there looking for the bad things that are happening. So you'll notice that the thoughts that came to my mind were, for heaven's sake. So heaven is light. If you are sitting there, searching for the darkness and searching for the drama and searching for the fear and looking for the bad things, I'm inviting you to pause right now. And while you're being safe and while you're being smart, think about where you are directing your thoughts and your focus and your attention. So I'm talking about that phrase, energy goes where your attention flows. So those of you who are aware of the law of attraction, or who talk about the law of attraction, who say that you're into the law of attraction, are you being mindful of that? I'm putting this across to you because these are all of the things that I've been thinking about myself. What we're focused on, we're attracting to us. So amidst all of this, where are your thoughts directed? That's just a question that I'm going to put out there for you. So keep your thoughts positive. So this, I feel like this whole situation, there are a lot of opportunities. So first of all, there's an opportunity for greater self-awareness. Where are my thoughts right now? What do I keep gravitating towards? What am I getting caught up in? Who am I paying attention to? Who am I giving my power to and my energy to? Be aware of that. This is an opportunity for mindfulness. If I'm connected with you on Facebook, chances are you are a mindful person, or you practice mindfulness, or you say that you want to practice mindfulness. You say that you're a positive or you are a positive person, because honestly, if you're not a positive person, I'm probably not connected with you. For the most part, if I'm finding that people are toxic, I unfriend, right? Because I want to keep my community, my surroundings positive. So just a reminder that if you're on here connected to me, you are one of those positive people. And I think this is a good opportunity for a self-check for all of us. And Julie's saying the negative is so compelling. Totally, right now. Conscious choice to turn my focus. Yes. And I have 2 teenagers, and you know what teenagers are like, right? So they're constantly coming at me with, or to me, sorry, with these fearful, Mom, is this going to happen? Mom, what about this and that? Because, you know, as teenagers, we tend to get drawn into the drama very easily. So that's just a constant opportunity for me to teach them too, to show them what you do when you're in the midst of a crisis. Sorry, I have to try to find a good spot to set my camera, because is that okay? There. Hopefully that's okay. There. My hands were kind of shaking. Okay. So actually that brings me to my next point. So the next point is to another way to stay in the light is to stay calm amidst the storm. So what the example that came to my mind, or the thought, the vision, was, you know, especially if you have small kids, or if you've been around small kids, right? If you can picture just a bunch of kids that are just out of control, right? They're just running around and they're nuts. And what do you do? Like, what's best for you to do? What do we preach? Everybody on here, what do we preach? Do we preach that we should get involved and get carried away with it and get caught up in the chaos and get angry and frustrated and panic and you know, lose our minds? Or is it best for us to step back, step out of it, which has been my approach, regroup, ground yourself, gather your inner strength, and then approach it with your inner strength in check, with wisdom, with with pure thoughts, and with like a grounded energy, right? So how do you take control of a bunch of kids that are out of control? You have to find that calmness inside first. Then you can address the situation. It's not going to help us to be passive. They're probably not going to react if you are aggressive and start yelling and screaming with them. However, if you can take assertive control, then they respond. So it's all about maintaining your own energy field and getting control of that energy field. Then you can address whatever is going on around you and the chaos, right? So staying strong, staying centered, staying focused on positive things, opportunity for mindfulness. It's also an opportunity to up your health game. So disease is dis-ease. It happens when your body is not at ease, right? So viruses like this that are going around, they love fearful situations. They love stress. They thrive in that. And so that's the irony of all of this, is that everybody's like, ah, you know, arms up in air and in all this fear. Well, hey, is that going to help the virus? It's going to help it to spread, because Diseases land in stressful situations, and that's where I'm the example here. Because yes, my daughter had a cold, and yes, she passed it to me like physically, but also my body was a breeding ground for it because I have been overworked, not taking care of my health as well as I should have been, not getting enough rest, not fueling myself with enough water or the proper fluids and nutrients and stuff. So I'm aware of all this. So this is an opportunity for all of us to up our health game, which is a good thing, right? So see how I'm switching things around? It's this bad thing, but it's also an opportunity for good things. Yes? So it's also an opportunity to check your belief systems, which I already talked about before with the law of attraction, and also the power of positive thought, right? So if you strongly believe, or you follow Louise Hay, who says you can heal your life, or you're a person who's always posting those wonderful posts that I'm always looking at and loving about the power of positive thought, then how can you use that to help you and to help others in situations like this? I've seen a couple of people showing how the some people in Italy were singing to each other today, which is beautiful. And that's the kind of thing that we're talking about, right? Is focusing on those positive things. I also teach the power of imagination, right? Like this is something that this is like my life purpose is it's behind all of the power of the imagination. So do you believe in the power of positive thought and the power of imagination? And if so, how are you using it in situations like this? So we can imagine the worst or we can imagine the best. And because we are all a part of this collective, our energy is all going into it. So the world needs the light. The world needs the light more and more in these types of situations when there's so much darkness. So we need to what's that? I'm really good with gestures and balance, but contradict, let's say, all the negativity with our positive thoughts and our positive imagination. We have the power to do that. So that was kind of one of my last points here. This is an opportunity to also grow awareness of our interconnectedness to each other, and I do believe that's happening. We're literally seeing. I mean, we're physically seeing how we're physically connected to everybody across the world, but we are always energetically connected to each other, right? And this is a good eye opener for that. And it's also, so let me address that first. I might as well, because it ties in. Since we're interconnected, being mindful how you are contributing to the collective as a whole. Are you contributing to it with fearful thoughts and with negative energy, let's say, or can you maintain your positive energy and contribute that to the world? I'm feeling it coming through my hands right now, right? This is what we need. We need people to stay in the light. We need people to stay in the light. Okay? We need people to stay in the light. And so this brings me to my final point that this is a really great time to finally reconnect with yourself. Since we can't be, or we're being encouraged to not be out there with so many people. And if you're like me and getting just overwhelmed and bombarded with all the social media stuff, then great opportunity to shut that off, to get quiet. Yesterday I was doing some painting in my studio, and everything was so quiet, and it made me realize, wow, this is a really good time for painting or for doing art, or like taking time for yourself. It's a great time to get fresh air, and that's good for your body. Connect with nature, dance alone, or with your family. Do some reading, do some writing, relax, because we need that relaxed energy too to ward off the viruses, and like maybe listen to some music, do things to connect to yourself and to your own spirit. It's a great opportunity for it. You have an excuse right now, right? Those of you who have small children, I know it's a different story. My heart is going out, especially to those with small children. I remember what it's like. Um, and I remember, with all, even like taking them out is stressful enough, and then having them home. So I, I'm definitely thinking of those people right now. Oh, sorry, that was Julie's comment. I thought it was a new comment, but it was Julie. Hey, Rochelle, how's it going? So, I don't know if you have small children. I can't say I have all the answers. All I can say is I'm praying for you. For sure. Maybe this is a time where we need to help each other out more for those people who do have small children. Um, Oh, lovely, Rochelle, playing and practicing my guitar this weekend. Great. Maybe if you're somebody who has small children, or somebody who has ideas for other people who have small children, throw it on here on this thread, because I know that my situation is different. My children are grown up. I have a quiet space where I can come and be by myself, and I have a job where I'm not out there all the time either. So I know my situation is different from a lot of people, but I still encourage you to do your best to stay in the light. And so that brings me to think, oh gosh, if I did have to go out there, I just really would like just protect yourself, be mindful of, and I'm talking about protecting yourself energetically as well. So don't go into crowded places if you don't have to, if you can. But if you do have to, stay light, stay positive, stay grounded. Um, Protect yourself energetically as well as physically. So by washing your hands and being smart that way, but also just because even I was out today and there was a woman who was I was really aware of the people that were around me and the energy that they were carrying, because I'm empath. We do that without even wanting to. And I kept smiling, and I kept just imagining like light emanating around me. And I just kept passing it to them. And I was aware of who was engaging with that and who wasn't. And there was one woman I noticed who was triggering me, because she was all caught up in the drama, and she was like, oh, do people have, anyway, I'm not going to go, I'm not even going to go there. But, but she was getting really caught up in the drama, and I was noticing my reaction to that and how I did not want to be any part of that. And so I just it's just like a block, and just sort of putting up like an invisible barrier, like, no thanks. I don't want that energy in my energy field. I see you, I hear you, I acknowledge you, but I'm not going to be pulled into it. Yeah, and she kept appearing, which was really interesting and different. And so that was good awareness for me to just see her and acknowledge her, but not let it pull me in. So, hi Kelly, how's it going? I guess you'll have to go back and watch the rest of this, Kelly, because I'm almost done. But I am curious if you have any input, because you have small children. And so I was just talking about this being a good opportunity for us. Hey, Melissa, I can always count on you for lots of love. This being a good opportunity for us to like take some time for ourselves and go within, and but also acknowledging that when you have small children, that's not so easy. And I know this is it could be this could be challenging for people with young children over these next few weeks if we have to kind of stay in with them and you can't take them out and entertain them and go to your regular places. So I'm curious about how people are handling that with small children. So, Kelly, are you saying you're sick? Or yeah, it is. It is a wonderful time to focus on family, and yeah, agreed. That just kind of came to me that I've never believed that we have to keep our children entertained all the time, and that's something I really struggled with as a mom when my kids were young. So yeah, I think that's really good for um, just awareness around parenting and letting your kids be bored, although that might just drive you crazy. But yeah, this is, there's a lot of awareness, let's say, being brought to the surface. And you're sick, Kelly. I'm very sorry. I'm wishing you health. And I have a little cold as well, but that's okay. So take care of yourselves. And this is my wish is peace, love, and positivity to all of you. Do keep yourselves up, keep yourselves up, keep yourselves up. We need to add this to the collective energy, right? Focusing here, planning on really focusing on ourselves, building bonds. Kelly, this is beautiful. New activities together, and hoping to talk more and learn more about each other. If that's not beautiful, I don't know what is. Wow, you've just really opened my heart reading that. So hopefully that goes out to other people and especially those with small children. That's really beautiful and really needs to be shared because I'm sure not everybody's seeing it that way. That's really special. So thank you, Kelly, for sharing that. And I don't know if you have the capacity to share that on your page or wherever, but I feel that that really needs to be shared. Thank you. And Melissa, I believe I am safe. Yes. Great positive affirmation. And that is what we're focused on, right? I am safe. I am held. I am supported. I am wise. I am intelligent. I can make good decisions. Thanks, Rochelle. Enjoy your guitar playing this weekend. I'd love to hear you play sometime. Yeah, keep those positive thoughts, keep that positive energy going, and pass it forward, pay it forward. The more people that get out there and are sending positivity and positive messages, the better, right? Keep pushing it out there, keep pumping it out there. Yes, my love. If I get it and I'm sick, I'm sure it was my time. Exactly. And that's what I've been talking about with my partner too. This is, well, hey, there we go. Another great opportunity to let go of control as well, right? Yes, we can control to a certain extent. We do our best, but not everything is 100% in our hands. So, I'm surrounded by wise people always on in person and social media, and I'm really grateful for that. I know I'm not the only one who has something to say about this, so that's why I love when you guys contribute and share your wisdom as well, because we need all the wisdom we can get, right? And all the positivity. So that being said, I am going to go and do some self-care as well. And I have an art. Actually, my art is showing at the Headwaters Art Gallery. Totally. I just went in another direction. But it just reminded me at the Alton Mill. I haven't shown my work in a gallery for years, and so I have a couple of pieces that were accepted to be in the show that's there right now. So we have a reception from 1 till 4 tomorrow. But honestly, the way things are going right now, I don't expect a lot of people to be out, and that's okay. But if you want to come and see me between 1 and 4 tomorrow, or go check out my work some other time. That might be a nice place to actually bring kids, um, to go look at some art. It's not a really busy place, so you're probably okay there. Now it's going to be really busy. Kelly said, care for others by staying socially isolated and care for ourselves and our family. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So as I'm inviting you to come and see the art show, I'm like, stay socially isolated. Yes. I I'm really cool if you don't. Yeah, virtual tour. That's a great idea. Yeah, a really great idea. Yes, Kelly, that's wonderful because I do not expect people to, I don't know, go, I don't know. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it, right? If it doesn't feel good to go out, especially with kids, then by all means, take your safety precautions first. Okay. All right, everyone. Sending you lots of love. Share this if you feel that it's valuable and that other people could benefit from hearing it. It's not just my words that, or in my thoughts that are on here that are valuable, but other people have contributed some really valuable information. So appreciate it. And sending everybody love, 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 love. Keep lifting, okay? All right. Yes, 100%, Kelly. 100%. I'll do a virtual tool or something. Okay.